But we got DA for another 10 because he got somewhere to be.
Okay. I got it.
So I
Yeah, I
think
got some.
we should hit the big one. We should hit the big one since we got our boy here
Oh
about
yeah.
Gina settling with Disney. She has got her victory that she wants from Disney. Keywords she wants from Disney. And she has settled. She settled with them. They even came out with a whole statement. Hold on, let's go to the statement real quick. I want to get the statement, man. Hold on, here it is right here. A Lucasfilm spokesperson said in a statement provided to Variety, the Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm are pleased to announce that we have reached an agreement with Gina Carano to resolve the issues in her pending lawsuit against the companies. Miss Carano was always well respected by her directors, co-stars, and staff, and she worked hard to perfect her craft while treating her colleagues with kindness and respect. With this lawsuit concluded, we look forward to identifying opportunities to work together with Miss Carano in the near future. AKA, they bent the knee to Gina. They bent that motherfucking knee. So there's been
Yep.
a lot of different perspectives. I had one earlier too until I thought about it. We had a nice little conversation on the back end, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? People are right. But I want to see some of y'all's reactions. How y'all feel about?
Go
I
ahead, GA.
mean, I feel like this, man. Gina's the one that had to go through all the bullshit. It was her career that was basically taken away from her. It was her character that was being assassinated and assaulted. She had to go through that. So whatever her agreement was is fine by me. Like I was always on Team Gina. Look, did I want the Disney books to be opened up and we get to see everything that Disney was saying, all of the discovery that comes out in the trial? Did I want to see all of that? Hell yeah, I wanted to see that. But at the end of the day, it's Gina's career, all right? And so she could have took them all the way to the wall with it and say, hey, man, we going through a whole trial and all the dirty laundry is about to get aired out and y'all just going to have to deal with that. But at the end of it, maybe Gina doesn't work in Hollywood anymore. Maybe she doesn't have a future as a actress. And I think that's what really meant a lot to Gina. Last night when I was on the nightcap, I was showing like some of the images of people hanging out with Gina dressed up as Cara Dune. And, like she really loves the character, and she wants to kind of make an amicable, hey, everything's good. Look, you guys did some bullshit. You gave me some money. You guys offer me maybe an opportunity to play the character again. All right, bet. I think that's where Gina was with it. And like I said, it wasn't my career. They wasn't assaulting my character. So I'm just rocking with whatever Gina was rocking with. That's how I look at it, So, hey, she got what she wanted out of it. It was, cool. I want more. Yeah, I wanted more. But the honest truth is, we all know who Disney is. We all know the kind of shit that was in there.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta interrupt you. I should have went first. You stealing all my points. God damn. I'm just like, go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Keep going.
No, man. That's kind of where I'm at, man. But yeah, peel off of that. What you think?
Everything you just said. I should.
That's literally what I was about to say.
God damn, like every point. I thought I was gonna have that little last point. I thought I was gonna be able to. Nah, okay, chat. So obviously Gina, she's gotten what she wanted, and the simple fact of the matter is, there's a lot of differing opinions on this going back and forth. There's some people who are disappointed because they wanted to see Discovery. I think we all did, but the reasons for what we all wanted it for is kind of inconsequential, considering the fact that we already know. Now, maybe a lot of us was excited to let the public, to let people who don't, because they keep calling us infidels, they keep calling us weirdos, they keep calling us this and that. So maybe we was excited for the public to see what it is that we were talking about on these platforms, so they can know why they keep trying to silence folks like us. What I will say though is a lot of us were projecting. Okay, Gina Carano, to the best of my ability, to the best of my memory,
still in my point,
from day one, has said that she wanted her career back, that she felt she worked so hard for. And from what we understand about Gina is that despite the fact that she plays an action hero in most of the films that she plays in, she's a genuine sweetheart. A lot of people love her. That she's really nice, she's really sweet, and you would never guess. Because I mean, I gotta be honest with you, she one of them women you see in the movie. You like, whoever got to fight her, good luck. That bitch like she'll knock you out. And
I let her choke me out.
For real. And so, to be honest with you, for any of us who thought this would go anywhere past settlement, it was honestly cope from our side.
Yeah,
we wanted to see all of the blood and guts spilled all over the industry, and we all see Hollywood as like this evil place. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but degeneracy and evil going on. But the simple fact of the matter is, there are a lot of people that work in Hollywood who just like working in Hollywood, and Gina's one of them people where she liked the people that she worked with, and it's just some assholes up there screwed her over. The people that we know are assholes. We don't know everybody to be. We don't know the cameramen, the makeup artists, the set designers, sometimes even the cinematographers and directors. They may not be assholes, but some of those producers, Kennedy, Taika Waititi, yeah, those motherfuckers. Those are the assholes that we hate, and we're projecting onto her to see motherfuckers like that get exposed. And that's what we wanted. But it's simple, but you got to think of it like this, and I'll leave it at this, and I'll let Katie go. If Gina truly wanted to expose Disney the way we wanted her to expose Disney, then there's no way she could have thought that she would ever get her career back. As a matter of fact, the amount of collateral damage that would happen, because if I remember correctly, a lot of her beef was with old girl that did The Acolyte. From what we know from what Gina said.
Oh yeah, Leslie Headland.
Leslie Headland. Yeah.
She had. So who's to say that her beef was only with Leslie Headland and not some of her other co-stars or other producers at the? I've told y'all know how I feel about those shadowy organizations up top. I feel like it's a bunch of different people with a bunch of different agendas. And if Gina had taken this to trial, there would have been a lot of collateral damage, which obviously she ain't getting a career back if that happens. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I originally I was like, fuck, I wanted her to keep going. I wanted the discovery. I was one of those people that wanted to watch the world burn. I wanted to see Disney fucking crumble because of the shit that we learned. Mm-hmm. But as you think about it, it's like, yes, it is a long process. She started this in 2023. You know what I mean? It's
imagine how long the trial.
Like September was going to be the first trial date. So next month, that was going to be the first time in front of a judge in a court in a trial hearing to listen. Like, it's been 2 years. Like, we've been waiting a long time for this. Who knows how long they could have drugged this thing out?
Yeah. And who knows what more they would have said, though. They could have said more that could have defamed her character and, made her seem less as the person that she is, So, the settlement, it's like, damn, she just got paid. This is what she wanted. Maybe she does get her career back. Maybe Lucasfilm does do a turnaround and rehires her for her show back, and she gets that show or whatever. If it was me, I wouldn't go back to Disney.
What's y'all feelings on that?
I don't know about that one, because that's too far. That's too far for their fans. Because saying the apology and this isn't really an apology to me.
No, it's not.
It's not an apology. It's more of a statement. Yeah, but they need. Really if you ask me to put the cherry on the cake, you need Kathleen Kennedy to come out and say she apologizes. She apologizes to Gina Carano. Lucasfilm, we apologize. Disney, we apologize. Because there's the people that keep saying, oh, it was offensive post, even though it wasn't. Y'all fire her because of her political beliefs. That's what you did. Yep. When you didn't do that to Pedro Pascal, who called more than half the country Nazis. When you didn't fire what's that motherfucker that works at Lucasfilm who said he wouldn't piss on Trump supporters if they was on fire. I forgot who said it, dude. Who said it's a dude. Shit? There's a dude that works higher up. There's a chick that works there too that said if you voted for Trump, she wouldn't.
I know that Justina Ireland chick. She's a problem. She's one of the writers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people.
The story group. I know she's a problem. I know
Pablo Hidalgo.
Hidalgo. Yeah, yes, Pablo Hidalgo.
That's who it was. That's who he said. Yeah, he said he wanted. I think I might be being hyperbolic with it, but it was more along the lines of, he went and pissed on a Trump supporter if they were on fire or something like that. It was
Wow.
something stupid like that, right? And then there was another woman that worked there that said if you voted for Trump, you should die, and all kind of shit like that, right? But none of those people were fired, but Gina was. So it's like you have to apologize,
Bullshit.
give her bag, apologize to her,
Yep.
And if it was me, I'm not going back to Star Wars though. I'm not going back.
And that's the thing.
Here's my question about all of that. Given all of the negativity that's been poured out in her, in this whole situation, what studio wants to bring Gina Carano in right now? With Warner Brothers, Paramount, Universal,
I mean,
bring her on for a project right now, being that
it would be
you
smart.
got this negativity. I don't know, man. To me, if it's smart to do it for them dudes, then fuck it.
Because
I'm just talking about personally.
You got Mando and Grogu. I think Mando and Grogu is going to fucking flop. I think that's
I think so. I don't think it's going to do. I don't think it's going to do well. But
so imagine if you said, "Hey, you know what? Let's go run real quick. Hey, Gina. Hey, meet Jon Favreau over at the Lucasfilm studio set. We about to cut some couple of clips real quick. We just gonna throw you in. We got 9 months until the movie comes out. There's plenty of time to do something. I'm
just talking about on a personal level, just because of everything that went down me. No, I
right. But I'm saying, like, just for the franchise, like the franchise is fucking suffering right now. If I was them, I would think about it. I would think about it. Maybe I wouldn't do it, but I would be like, man, what would this mean right now if we try to heal some of the damage that's been done? Gina Carano is very popular with a certain segment of our of our fan community. Maybe we should throw her in the movie. Maybe we should.
To answer your question earlier about like who would hire her right now, I think a lot of people would hire her right now, considering the fact that the reason why she wasn't being hired in Hollywood was because she was blackballed. Disney, if Disney blackballs you, the rest of the industry. I mean, we're talking about the same company that was able to negotiate with theaters to bring their cut down to 30%.
Yeah,
at the box office.
Push Sonic
while
out.
Everybody else was at 40.
Push Sonic out.
Push Sonic out of the box. So yeah, obviously, if Disney does something in the industry, if Disney say they're not working with somebody, you can't work with them either. So with Disney doing this, she's now safe to work with, but it's also contingent on her ability to get back in shape, because it has been a few years since she's been in. I mean, like what was the last thing we seen her in? Hell, was it the Mandalorian?
She was in a movie for what was it? Was it
It was some low budget movie, right?
That Daily Wire movie. Yeah. It was it was something on the prairie. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
She's got to get back in shape because her entire image is being an action hero, and she's been out of work for quite some time. And last I seen her, like, she still looked good. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I'm saying, she ain't in shape. So she's got to get back in shape and continue to be the character that people cast for a badass female character. So yeah.
Hey fellas, I gotta bounce, man. I gotta go grab somebody, and I appreciate it. Look, everybody out there in the chat, thank you very much for the warm welcome and the support. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Kata. Thank you, Atreus, man. Black Sheep, man. Keep it going, man. Y'all got me on the wrong day. Look, I know we had scheduled this like way in advance, but something came up this Friday. It just had to be this Friday because normally I'll be rocking it out with you guys for the whole 3 hours or whatever y'all are doing.
Of course, you always welcome back.
No, we'll bring you back, man. No, you bring me back, man. You coming back, okay? You coming back, all right?
Oh, he's telling me now.
Yeah, DA will be back, all right? Just like Epic Mike, he will be back.
Bro, I'm dead. Nah.
Hey, appreciate that. What the fuck? Am I Unc now? Damn. That's how you know you're getting old. Everybody calling you Unc.
New Black Unc is crazy. Hey, that's gonna stick. That's gonna stick, bro.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. Take care. And
all right, my boy.
Love. All right, be safe out there.
Peace out. Peace out. That was my boy DA. Yeah, he will be back. He will be back.
So let me ask you. Well, you said that you absolutely wouldn't go back to Disney. Let me paint this picture for you to see if you still.
I know what you're going to try to do. The answer is still no. If it were like me, like just me personally, I wouldn't do it just off a moral thing. Like there wouldn't be enough money. Like it'd be like, damn, we're gonna pay you all these.
Nah, but it's not about money.
You know, that's cool, but
what I was gonna ask was, if the situation was where it wasn't Disney, it was a person in a powerful position at Disney whom you offended that was able to finagle your way up out of there. But everybody else you love. And then you're in a Gina situation where you're able to not get the public apology, but get Disney to acknowledge fault and then, settle. You still wouldn't consider going back to Disney?
Nah, I wouldn't do it. And if I did, it would probably be like years later. Probably not something fresh. Like Annette Nagara said just what I was about to say. It'd probably be like a Johnny Depp thing where it'd be like, nah, I'm good off of you guys. And then, after a little while, you probably drop back.
I like that you brought up Johnny Depp, Nagaris, because I think with that situation, if I'm in Johnny Depp's situation, I'm not going back to Disney. And the reason why I'm not going back to Disney is because there was nothing but an allegation, and Disney, everybody at Disney made a collective decision to cut ties with me and, get rid of me because of something that somebody said and had no proof of doing. In this particular situation, from what I believe I understand, this was simply about the fact that Leslie Headland was offended over some tweets.
No. See, that's what makes it worse, though. Because that's why I wouldn't go back, because not only was she fired because of, the tweet that she put out, which wasn't even bad, she was fired because of political beliefs. She was slandered. They slandered her name. Multiple people that worked at, Lucasfilm talked shit about her. They made the perception that she's, a Nazi, a racist, all these kind of things. And then they tried to put her into the, she talked about it in one of her little interviews, where they tried to put her into the group call with a bunch of allies so that she could apologize to them. So it was like it's like embarrassing pretty much, where they're trying to like run you through the ringer to try to make you do everything that you need to do to appease certain people and then talk shit about you, even if you did do that. Right. And I think I'm so glad that I found this tweet, because this kind of sums up why I would never go back, because it doesn't matter if she settled or anything like that. You're still going to have people that think this. Didn't she post Nazi adjacent stuff? Like, why the fuck did they settle? Like, she got her money, right? Disney bent the knee, but the public perception from people who don't really know everything that's going on is this right here. That's what they're going to think about her. And even if they brought me back, like if they would to bring her back to Disney and to do all that stuff, you would still have people that would be thinking that. And that's all Disney's fault. So I wouldn't even give them the benefit of the doubt or the time of day.
I like this comment because, Fabian Marino says, remember Jonathan Majors, they gave him ample chances before they finally dropped him. But Johnny Depp, they dropped him immediately.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that you said that, because I absolutely disagree with it. What happened with that was Johnny Depp got accused at the literal height of the Me Too movement, 2016. So they, for one, caved to this pressure. Like they felt like they had to get rid of him because they was facing pressure from outside and within the company. With Jonathan Majors' situation, first of all, you got new people in charge at Disney, right? So new agendas. Secondly, they were trying to learn from past at the Johnny Depp situation. They were, because if this, I guarantee you, if they could rewind the clock, if they can get that Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos and rewind,
they wouldn't have fired him.
Huh?
They wouldn't have fired him.
Who? Jonathan Majors?
No, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Yeah, they would have never fired him.
They wouldn't have fired him.
If they, I guarantee you, if they could rewind the clock back, they would have took that shit like, we fired a literal cash cow because of a retarded bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason they let go of Johnny, I still believe, I have no proof of this whatsoever. I still believe that Jonathan Majors has fine, not great, but fine relationships with people at Disney, at Warner Brothers, at many other studios. But I believe that just telling him right now just isn't the good time.
Yeah, I think it was a combination. It's kind of like the streaming shit that we talked about last week, where it was like, you had Ant-Man and the Wasp that came out. People weren't really fucking with Kang. The direction they were going with Kang wasn't working. And then you have this allegation bullshit with the chick, it was just like the perfect storm. Where it's like, okay, it gives you the excuse to offload this story that wasn't working and try something different. You know, I think that's what happened. But that's Jonathan Major is a fucking crazy good actor though.
He is a good actor, but you can see why he's a good actor, because the nigga come off like a weirdo in real life. That nigga come off like a real, like, you ever see this nigga in interviews? This nigga talks like you know how most actors we see, like Will Smith, where we're like, okay, you're not casting you're not writing a character and casting Will Smith. You're writing Will Smith because that's who he's coming to be. You're writing The Rock because that's who he's coming to be. But I feel like Jonathan Majors is the characters he's portraying. Like this, like what type of nigga tell his girl, I'm doing great things for my community? I'm like Martin Luther King. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
The way he talked, bro, was like
he's stuck in giving a speech.
It's his, you know what? He talked like an old 60s nigga.
Exactly.
That's what he talked.
It's like he's, what's that show he was in? Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country.
He talked like he's stuck in that script.
He do. Oh, who said it? Who said it in the chat? Nagaris. Yeah, Magazine Dreams. Yo, Magazine Dreams was good, man.
Yeah,
that shit was good. If it wasn't for that white bitch, that nigga would be getting an Oscar this year.
I'm telling you.
Be careful.
And I believe we wouldn't be staring down the barrels of a rushed Dune.
100%.
We would definitely 100%. Be getting this Kang story.
Yep. The Kang Dynasty would have came out 2 months ago.
Damn.
Yep. It came out 2 months ago.
Yep. Damn.
Yes, that's how he talk. Hey, yo, hey. That's how he talk. Yo, I just had a flashback of all flashbacks. Yo, every nigga done been around an old head. I'm like, hey, young blood, come here. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to
no,
you.
facts.
Hey,
all right, chat.
Oh shit. But yeah, back to Gina though. Congratulations to her, man. Look, I wish her nothing but the best. I met her once in passing. She is, goddamn, dude. You ever seen that joke from Family Guy where it's like, you so fat you got your own gravitational pull? She has that, but just from her whole being, dude. I don't know how to explain it. She just radiant. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to Gina. Hopefully she gets more stuff, get some more roles and things like that. Yeah, man. I do wish we got Discovery though. That would have been beautiful. You would have seen that email of them talking shit about Gina, and then everybody could be like, I knew it. No, not her charisma, dude. It's her vibe, bro. Her aura. As the kids like to say, she has aura. Oh shit. I just got gifted a game.
Yep.
I just got gifted a game. Before we move on to the next topic, let's
show them what it is.
I don't even. Before we move on to the next topic, we just got gifted a game on Steam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to see what we got gifted. I don't know who it's from. I don't know what it is, but it's time. Drum roll do we have the drum roll in the thing?
We do not. We keep saying we're gonna get it and we never get it.
All right, well, let's see.
Oh wow. That's not even I thought somebody gifted us the same game, but nope.
Eric Jenkins gifted collect baby oil. Your name is Diddy, and you have to run away from the police while collecting bottles of baby oil scattered throughout the city. Dodge various obstacles to keep the chase alive for as long as possible. Thank you, Eric Jenkins, for that wonderful.
All right. Well, I guess I have to share mine. All right. Y'all ready for this?
What is it? Ain't no way.
I hate this nigga, bro.
Bunkies.
What the fuck is that, man?
Where do you find these games, dog? Do you just search up monkey and then just send the first thing that you see?
I don't fucking know, bro. This nigga's crazy.
I got gifted another game the other day too. I've never played this game before though. Actually, I'm actually kind of excited to play it. Because I don't even know what this fucking is. I'm gonna install it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on somebody to give me Battlefield 6. You know
Look at that. It's called Joe Devers Lone Wolf HD Remastered. I've never played this. I don't know what it is. But I was just looking at the images and the videos. I'm like, yo, this looks kind of cool. I might want to install that on a Steam Deck. So we're gonna see, man.
All right. Y'all ready for the next topic?
Yeah, let's get into this shit, man. Before we do, we got some super chats to hit, especially over there on Rumble. Y'all look acting up on Rumble. We got 5 people chatting it up on Rumble, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get them numbers up, bro. We need 500 by the end of the year on Rumble. That's what we need. That's what we need, bro. We need to get up there on the Rumble streets. But we got a 5 from Invidious 1 saying, what do you call condoms promoted by the Ninja Turtles? Ninja wraps. Sorry, man. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. It's okay. It's all right. He can't.